How to launch your first product or the idea. Now, many times we lay on the bed at night, we feel, man, I have an idea, or you are driving by yourself, you are by yourself anywhere, something goes in your head, man, I have an idea, maybe I need to sell this idea to the other people, maybe I need to convert this idea to a product and bring to the marketplace, right? You want to maybe start a business with that idea, you want to sell that product to the people, and maybe you want to run the business for 3 years and then sell your business. There's different things, the different idea goes into your head. Now in this video we're gonna lay out the 5 steps you should do. With my experience and with my research, you gotta do the 5 things, and you want to make sure that your pen and paper are handy. Okay, you wanna write that down, all these 5 things. If you are working on any project, or you have an idea, you want to bring that project or the idea to the marketplace. So the first thing you want to do is you want to first talk to the 20 to 30 people, and these people are not your inner circle, not the friends and family. Why? Because obviously your friends and family will always say your idea or your product is great, but that's not the real critical idea or the critics idea. So you want to talk to the 20-30 people. Now, not necessarily these people like your product or the idea, but you will get some feedback. You'll get some feedback from those people. At this time, what you want to do is you want to just write that down. You don't want to make a product with these people idea. You just write that down, all the people ideas, okay, on the paper or note somewhere in the computer. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to find a venture capitalist or the angel investor. These are the people who invest on other people startup, like a business or the idea or a product, right? Like a Shark Tank. Now what happens is, if you talk to these people, they will tell if your idea is good or bad, or what you gotta do to make it better. Now for example, if you do not have these kind of people in your country, what about that? You wanna talk to a business people, the people who are already doing a business, because these people sees any idea or the product with a different angle. And what these people says, you can take this idea, note on the paper, and merge those idea. The number one step you did, talking to the 20-30 people and these venture capitalists or the business people. Take this idea, make the 3 prototypes. 3 prototypes if you are selling the hard product, right? Physical product. So you made a 3 prototype. You don't want to make 100 or 200 or 500, right? Not just because you talk to these people, you don't want to invest too much money. You don't want to draw your bank account or your savings or the line of credit or the credit cards. You don't want to raise the money. You just want to make the 3 samples. And what you want to do is you take that samples. Okay, you take that samples to 100 to 200 people. Again, these people are not your inner circle people, not your friends and family. These people are the potential customer. You want to go to the market and try to sell this product. Now out of this 100 or 200, regardless of how many numbers you talk, if the 10% of the people wants to buy your product or like your product, if they say yes and they give the money, not just say the yes, they give the money from their pocket for your product, for the future product, means that you have a product. Okay, or even the 5% of the people are willing to buy your product, means that you have a product. Now the fourth thing you want to do is you want to manufacture in volume, means that manufacture maybe 300 units, 500 units, not the 500,000 or 50,000. You don't want to do that. Okay, you want to take the money from the people who bought your product early investor, right, who are willing to pay you that money when you talk to the 100 or 200 people, and you're gonna manufacture the couple of 100 units. Now what you do is you take those products again and go to the small retail store, really small, and say that you had a all early investor, you have talked to the angel investor or the VC or the business people, you have already talked to the 20-30 people, you're gonna back up all those ideas to sell your product to the retail store. If they carry your product, you wanna again talk to the bigger retailer, the bigger who has a nationwide, right? You wanna talk to those people again, taking the credibility of the small retailer. You wanna say these retail stores are willing to carry my products. In fact, they are already carrying my products. Why don't you carry my products? So now you wanna sell in a retail, in again on the larger retail. Okay, I'll give one more example and then I'm gonna show you how you can patent or trademark for free. But before that, I want to give one example. The example I want to give is, it is a American company. They manufacture a office chair for the people who has back pain. Okay, the chair is especially made for the people who has a back pain, and they raised until now $8 million. Yes, $8 million. That's a large amount of money they raised. I don't know where they raised from, maybe their friends and family, maybe loan, but they have raised 8 million people from the market, okay, from the marketplace. Now their chair cost somewhere around 2000 to 2500. Right now they are selling it for 1700 USD on sale, and until now they have sold only, are you ready, 327 units. Means that, let's say they sold one chair for 2000 units. I don't know the real cost, but 2000 units. Let's give they sold one chair for $2000 and they sold 327 units. Means that they sold just over 654,000. Okay, 654,000 USD, right? But are they profitable? Maybe not, because bunch of the cost goes on the manufacturing, shipping, handling, employee rent, so many things. Still, I think they are not profitable. And I think most of the companies are not willing to pay that price for the chair, unless the company is the Amazon or the Google or the Microsoft. Because imagine there is 500 employee, 1000 employee. They're not gonna invest so much money just for the chair. They're just gonna buy maybe $200 or the $400 chair or a $500 chair. So you don't want to raise so much money, and again, you don't want to go to the patent and the trademark right in the beginning. Just because you talk to the people, the venture capitalist or the angel investor or the businessman or any other people, doesn't mean they're gonna copy your idea or the product. They're not gonna do that. They have their own business. They don't have your dream. They have their own dream. They are busy on their own schedule. So once you go to the retail store, small retail store, you talk to the people, you did everything possible, you have some capital on hand, you are trying or you are already reaching out to the big retailers. If you think you need a patent or a trademark, now you're gonna go to the patent and the trademark. Now the question is how much it costs and if I could do for free. And the answer is yes, absolutely yes. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how. Now there is some universities and colleges in the US, they do it for free as a pro bono, means that they do as a project for the students. So you want to go to the US patent website or the trademark website and search for the free pro bono patent and the trademark in US, and you'll find bunch of lists. You wanna reach out to them, send them email. Okay, and they'll help you. They'll charge you the fee for the just the government fees for the patent and the trademark, but they will not charge the cost that incurs in the lawyer fee, because you need a lawyer to file this patent regardless of where you are. Maybe you're saying, man, I am in Africa, I'm in Asia, I'm in Europe. Regardless of where you are, they are willing to help you. I am in Canada. Once I reached out to them and they said they can do that. So don't get discouraged. What you want to do is you want to write them email at least maybe 40 or 50 colleges and the universities. And if you want that patent or the trademark, you want to go ahead with that. And hope, guys, all these 5 points, all these 5 steps, you really had a good value. If you have any product or the idea, you want to follow these from 1 to 5, like in a order, not random. Okay, you don't want to go the patent and the trademark on the first. You want to go at the end. And you might say, man, what if I talk to so many people and they steal my idea? But meantime, you want to document everything. You want to do from the scratch of the paper. You want to save everything, the design, the first design on the paper to the very end design, right? All the modification, all the things you talk, all the people you talk, the venture capitalist or the angel investor or the people, the businessman, you want to document everything on a sheet of paper. And if you do that and your idea is good, nobody gonna steal your idea. Hope this video, this amazing video, brings tons of value to you guys. It helps you to launch your idea to the marketplace, your product or the idea. And if it bring any value to you guys, it took me a lot of time to collect all these ideas, all these points. If it did, guys, subscribe to the channel. The best thing you can do today is subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and I'll see you again in the next video.